Welcome back to the Infinity Travel AZ Studio. I don't even know where I'm at today. Today I have Lisa with me from Norwegian Cruise Line. Welcome, Lisa.
Thank you, Cindy. Thank you for inviting me. I'm excited to be here.
Yeah. And it looks like we're going to get a little bit of a presentation on what's current with Norwegian Cruise Line. So take it away.
Thank you, Cindy. We're going to hope that my laptop holds off because it's snowing here in Michigan. So maybe that's the reason why my laptop has decided to not behave today. But
No gremlins.
well, I know. We're going to hope. We're definitely going to hope. Well, I'm excited to be here and to share with your listeners what Norwegian Cruise Line is all about, because I'm going to assume maybe there might be one or two people that have never sailed on us before. So what I'm going to start off doing, hopefully my little guy is going to zoom across the screen here. And then as soon as he does, I'm going to show you a short video that's going to give you a overall outlook on Norwegian Cruise Line. Ah, there he goes.
He goes.
You never know if he's going to drive that go-kart or not. But that go-kart actually happens to be a little tickler in that you're going to notice that we have go-karts on some of our ships. So
I know.
Let's watch this video.
Pull back the shades on a blue sky, sunny day. Watch all the worries of the world just sail away. Ocean, keep your heart wide open. I'm too busy feeling this free. Hey, 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 hey. Come on and celebrate. Hey, hey, hey. If there's something, go ahead. Hey, 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 hey. Don't let them moment slip away. Big time, so let's go. Let's go ahead and open your eyes. Free your soul. You picked the perfect time, so let's go. Let's go. Taking a breeze with the magic kind of view. All that you need is right in front of you. So much to see, so much to do. I'm too busy feeling this free. Hey, 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 hey. Don't let a moment slip away. Hey, hey, hey. If there's something, go ahead and open your eyes. Free your soul. You picked the perfect time, so let's go, let's go.
I'm ready to go. How about you, Cindy?
Put me on there. I'm ready to go now.
Oh my gosh. Yes, the cruising is something I think we all miss desperately.
Oh, yeah, terribly. I love, and I've been on Norwegian. I haven't gotten to try the go-karts out yet, but I will one of these days.
Oh, you've got to. They're so much fun.
They look like a lot of fun.
They really are. Well, I wanted to share with your listeners what the Freestyle Experience on board Norwegian Cruise Line really is all about. Freestyle means that our guests are able to just choose whatever they want to do whenever they want to do during the day. It definitely is their choice. One of my favorite activities on a cruise ship, as is probably for most people though, is dining. And when you talk about dining on Norwegian Cruise Line, we have no fixed dining times, which means you can have breakfast, lunch, or dinner wherever you want, whenever you want on board the ship. The photograph that you see here happens to be a photograph of the waterfront, which is on deck 8 on the vast majority of our ships. And this allows for our guests to enjoy outdoor dining. This is my favorite thing to do on a cruise ship, is to make reservations right when the sun's going down for dinner, sit outside. Of course, I have my sunglasses with me because you've got the sun going down, so it can be a little bit bright. But if you're in the Caribbean and it's beautiful weather, there's just nothing better than listening to the ocean and enjoying a fantastic steak or some great seafood.
I agree.
And one thing about Norwegian Cruise Line too is we are a resort casual cruise line, which means we have no formal nights. So if you don't want to bring your sequin gown and make your husband wear that tux, you can leave them all at home because you don't need them on NCL.
That's right.
We also have a wide variety of dining options, from complimentary to specialty. Some of the specialty options that are my favorite are Cagney's, which is a steakhouse. We have Los Lobos Mexican. We have Q, which is real Texas barbecue. And of course, we have the La Bistro, and we have French, we have Italian. We've got everything. No matter what your palate is screaming for that night, we've got a dining option for you. We also have plenty of areas for casual dining. Now, we do have buffets. They are going to look a little different when cruising does reopen, in that nothing is going to be self-serve anymore. So you are going to have staff that will be serving you whatever your food choices are. We do have the opportunity to eat 24 hours if you'd like, because remember, you're on a cruise. That seems to be everybody's favorite activity, is to eat. Exactly. And of course, you can also choose room service if you'd like. For me, I sail with a balcony. So I either need a balcony or a mini suite, but I have to have that balcony so I can order room service and I can sit there and enjoy my morning coffee, my breakfast, as we're sailing into whatever fantastic port we happen to be visiting that day.
Absolutely.
And like we saw earlier with the go-kart, we do have some great activities on some of our ships. If you've got that need for speed, we have the racetrack, which is on 3 of our ships, which is our 3 newest ships, right. The Bliss, the Encore, and the Joy. What I love about the racetrack is I'm very competitive. And for me to be able to get my family or my friends or my travel agents on board and to race them, that makes my day when I can beat them. But if I don't, that usually ends up costing me a cocktail or something. So I have to have a wager when I'm racing.
Absolutely. You got to have a winner, right?
You do. You definitely. We're all winners in the end, though. You got to remember that.
Oh, I know.
And we also have some other very fun activities, too. If you like to get wet, we've got a great aqua park. We also have a laser tag if you want to go out and get real competitive with people. My favorite is a zip line. You can see we do have a small zip line on some of our ships, but what's really cool about that zip line, it also includes a plank. So if you ever wanted to feel like a pirate and walk the plank, you can do so.
Yeah, I've seen that.
You're in a harness, so you don't have to worry about falling down. So you're good.
Yeah.
We also offer a beautiful laser tag facility, outdoor and indoor. Plus, we have our virtual reality rooms. For those of us that like to enjoy dining as our favorite activity, we have a fitness center to be able to help work off those calories that you've consumed.
That's needed.
You'll find me in the gym a lot on board because I like to enjoy my desserts. We also have some great relaxing activities. If you'd like to have a cocktail, you can sit outside and enjoy a mojito or a beer or even a soda, depending on what you'd like. We've got a great spa. If you want to get your hair done, get your nails done, we've got a salon for that. We also offer the Vibe Beach Club, which is the adults only club, which is a very nice area to be able to go and just sit and relax and you don't have any children running. We also very specialized, unique in bars and lounges on board too. If you want to just go out and walk around the waterfront, that's a great activity to do any time of the day. And of course, we also offer shopping on board. So if you'd like a new purse or a towel or shorts or a trinket to take home, we got you covered with the stores. We have a fabulous kids program. Mm-hmm. What I love about the children's program is each one of the children are engaged with kids, their own age group, and all the activities are very age appropriate for them. We have everywhere from our Guppies program, which is our very littlest cruisers, the 6 months to 3 years, our Splash Academy, which is our 3 to 12, and then we also have our Entourage, which is our teen program. What I always found out when my kids were smaller, that if I had enrolled them into the children's program, they never wanted to leave. They'd go in and they would almost fight me at night when I tell them they have to come home and go back to the room and have dinner or go to bed. They're like, no, we don't want to leave our friends. So if you're looking to go on a cruise and take your children, I highly suggest that you enroll them into the Splash Academy. They'll have a great time, and that will also allow you to be able to have your own personal time and do what you want to do on board also, minus your children. The entertainment that we have on board our ships, I truly believe is one of the best. We offer full Broadway productions. We have a very wide variety of shows, from Kinky Boots to the Jersey Boys, and you really cannot beat the activities and the entertainment on board a cruise ship. And one of the reasons why is you're getting to see these full Broadway productions at no charge. The
Right.
shows are all included in the cost of your cruise. If you were to go to New York and see these same Broadway productions, Cindy, what would they cost?
A lot of money.
About $100 a ticket, wouldn't they?
At least. Yes,
Yeah,
exactly.
very expensive.
Exactly.
The one piece of information, I'm going to say not information, we're going to call it advice, that I want to give to your listeners is, if you're on one of our ships and you happen to see that the Beatles band is going to be playing in the Cavern Club and you want to see them, get there at least an hour early, because it will fill up very, very quickly. It's one of the most popular shows on board the ship. And these gentlemen sound just like the Beatles. They're absolutely phenomenal. We also have a comedy club. We have a dueling piano bar. We've got dancing all night long. So whatever activity you would like to enjoy, we've got you covered on board one of our ships. Now, I also wanted to share a little brief, one of my favorite itineraries, and that happens to be Hawaii. I love Hawaii for a lot of different reasons. One of my favorite reasons, I should say, about going to Hawaii on NCL is you get to visit 4 islands in 7 days. We overnight in Maui and we overnight in Kauai. But what's really amazing about this is we leave every Saturday from Honolulu. So really what that means to you is you can fly into Honolulu, you can board your ship, you can visit the 4 islands in your week-long sailing, you come back to Honolulu, and you can either choose to go home or you can stay in Honolulu. If you'd like, we do also offer the opportunity for our guests to stay in Hawaii a little bit extra too. We do have a cruise tour program on top of just the 7-night cruise. But I wanted to share that we have been voted the best Hawaii itinerary for 14 years. And again, we are the only cruise line that sails round trip out of Honolulu. Like I mentioned a few minutes ago, you do have the opportunity to add additional days onto your Hawaii cruise with a cruise tour. Now, I think when you go to Hawaii, most people, this is their bucket trip. This is the opportunity to go to Hawaii. It's a once in a lifetime. You don't just want to do it for 7 days. You want to be able to add that extra couple days on enjoying that cruise tour. And
I agree.
And, you know, for Hawaii, for me, it's not a once in a lifetime trip. I go anytime I can because I live in Michigan. I want to get out of here in the winter. So it's a great destination. This winter, I'm not sure if that's going to happen. I think it's probably going to have to wait until next year.
Yeah.
But we do have some new itineraries too, which I'm very excited about, that are including Hawaii and Tahiti. So there's a couple little options for longer than just 7-night cruises too.
That's awesome.
Now, a new program, Cindy, I want to make sure that you're aware of and your clients and your listeners are aware of is the Cruise First promotion. We just introduced this, and currently it's only available through the end of this month, but I'm going to let you in on a little secret. It is going to be extended a little longer. And this is the opportunity for you or your guests to purchase a Cruise First certificate. The Cruise First certificate allows you to pay $150 for this. And then the value of that certificate is $300. So we're doubling the value of this certificate. You can then use this certificate to book your cruise, and that $300 will come off the cost of your cruise. So you can use it as your deposit. And there would actually possibly be a little extra because right now we're running 50% deposits, and you'd have an additional $50 that you could either add on to the price of your cruise. And it is probably one of the best values out there. We all know that right now the cruises are not sailing, but I want to let everybody in on a little bit of information. And Cindy, you and I've talked about this before, is that if you're thinking about going on a cruise vacation, now's the time to book it. Don't
Absolutely.
wait. Do
Absolutely.
not wait. I can guarantee you it's going to be supply and demand. The
Yep.
prices for cruising are going to go up. Right now, you're going to get the best value, even if you're looking at cruising in late 2021 or in 2022 or even 2023. Prices are only going to go up. There's
Yep.
not a better time to book than there is right now.
Absolutely. I agree.
And speaking of booking, I wanted to make sure I shared some of our promotions. Our current promotion right now is our Black Friday sale. This is going to end 11/27 and it's 30% off. So you're getting 30% off your cruise fare. Plus we're giving you all 5 of our free at sea amenities. So that includes free open bar. Who doesn't want free drinks, right? I do. Free specialty dining, shore excursion credits, Wi-Fi, and we have a lot of sailings where that 3rd and 4th passenger can sail for free. But I wanted to share something else with you. And again, you know, hey, this is just us talking, right? We're not going to let anybody else know. Our Black Friday sale actually is going to turn into a cyber sale. And that means we're going to keep the 30% off. We're also going to keep the 5 free offers. And that is going to be extended through December 10th. But again, don't tell anybody because that's a secret, right?
I won't tell. But are those 5 free offers good in every category?
Yes, ma'am.
Every category, every
category.
ship, every
ship.
destination.
Yes.
That's awesome.
Yes.
That's
and
awesome.
For maybe your listeners don't know too, we actually have cabins that are designed for solo travelers. So if you're traveling and you don't have a companion, but you still want to go on a cruise, but you don't want to have to pay that 200%, you can book a studio cabin, or I should say Cindy can book you a studio cabin.
Yes.
And you will be able to cruise for just the cost of yourself going.
Yep.
So it's a great promotion. It's a great deal. And again, like I mentioned a few minutes ago, don't wait, because these prices are only going to continue to go up the further we get into or towards 2021.
Yep.
Some of the additional promotions that we're offering is the 3rd and the 4th passenger sails for free. There is a long list of sailings that applies to. All you need to do is call Cindy. She'd be able to tell you what sail dates and what ships and itineraries that applies to. Yeah. We also have a long list of offers for the 3rd and the 4th passenger to sail for only $99. Again, both of those are phenomenal deals.
Yep.
And even better than that, starting today, we have a new offer, which is fly free. And this is where you purchase the air for your first guest, and then your second guest is free. It is available on select gateways, and it is only open through the end of December. Now, I will share that these select gateways that it is applicable to are European gateways. So right now, these are all Europe sailings for 2021, 2022, and I believe I saw some 2023 sailings in there too.
Perfect.
Cindy has, she's got availability to look them all up for you. Yep. So if you're interested in any one of our European itineraries, you can combine the fly free promotion with the free at sea promotion with the 30% off promotion. And if you happen to purchase a cruise first certificate, you're saving an additional $150.
All that works out quite well, I think.
We're almost giving it away for free.
I know.
I sound like a game show host.
I know.
Wait, we got one more offer for you.
Spin the wheel.
I've got an exclusive booking incentive just if you book through Cindy. You've got to book through December 20th, and I'm going to give you a $50 onboard credit. That is going to be my Christmas present to you for booking a Norwegian cruise through Miss Cindy Hansen.
Well, thank you. That's all of these promotions and that nice generous credit give everybody a good reason to book. So
that's right.
We need to do it, guys.
Don't wait. Definitely.
Yeah.
Don't wait.
It's definitely going to be busy.
It's going to be a busy year. You know,
Yeah.
we've talked about how guests have been just waiting to get their cruise line or their cruise booking in. And I know a lot of people have thought the longer that they wait, the better the prices are going to be. But it honestly is going to be just the opposite. The prices are going to go up. And with all these promotions that we have right now, obviously, they're in place for just a specified time. And I can guarantee you when the 30% promotion ends, it's not going to come back. It's not going to be renewed.
Yeah,
The whole point-
that's generous. That
Yes.
whole thing is very
Yes.
generous.
Yep. It's a great opportunity to be able to book your cruise and get all these great amenities, plus the onboard credit. And if you want to go to Europe, plus the free air, you know, that there's never, ever been a better deal. And honestly, I've actually just booked myself. I'm not going to be able to get a better deal either. So I booked myself too for next year. And when the
Now's
cruise
the
line
time.
employee tells you that, you got to do it.
Yeah, well, you know, and not only your cruise line, several cruise lines are running specials, but I mean, really, people that haven't been able to cruise this year have this pent up madness desire to get on a cruise ship and go somewhere. So space is going to go quick. I know it's going to go quick. So
I agree. You certainly don't want to wait to book or to book. You want to do
No.
it. You want to do it soon.
No, absolutely, absolutely, and all of what you Norwegian is offering is amazing. So it's definitely now is the time. I did want to ask you if you had heard anything else about the processes for resuming cruising that we don't know about, or is all of that still getting worked out with the CDC?
Yeah, everything is very fluid and it changes. We hope to have a back to water plan provided out publicly very, very soon. And honestly, I don't even know what it is. They haven't shared it with me yet.
Yeah.
And as soon as they do, we'll get it right out to you. So you'll be able to share it with your listeners too.
Yeah. It's just, I know it's going to be a work in progress before the ships even can get out there and test. So I don't want to see anything inhibiting that. That would make me very unhappy and sad.
All of us. We're very anxious to get back in the water and to
Oh,
get
yeah.
our guests back on board and allowing everybody to get our lives back and enjoy our cruise vacations.
Absolutely. Absolutely. That was an amazing presentation. I really appreciate you doing this with me.
Thank you.
After the first of the year and we got a little more information about how things are going to move forward, I'd like to have you back and maybe we can have another chat.
I'd love to. Yes. And hopefully at that point, we're talking about ships back in the water and what itineraries we're doing and what we can do to drive excitement. And what's going to be fun, though, is we're going to help. Hopefully the people will be emailing you going, hey, Cindy, I paid attention and I listened to you way back in, the end of November and I booked that cruise at 30% off and wow, the prices have really gone up. And we're going to go, yes, see, we told you.
Yeah, well, yeah. Back in the day, people like to play that game. Or I'm just going to wait till the very end and I'm going to get the deal of the day. That doesn't happen anymore.
No. You want to book early. You want to get the cabin that you want, because what could happen is you go to book it and you find out that balcony cabin's not available. So your option is either an ocean view or maybe to upgrade to a higher category that maybe is a little bit out of your budget. So yeah, don't wait. With the way things are right now, I'm seeing the demand and I'm seeing the interest coming back and returning already. So I foresee it's going to be a good year for us next year.
Yeah, I agree. I think it's all going to be good because there's a bunch of people like you and me just jonesing to get back on that cruise ship. So
you betcha.
Yeah, absolutely. And on Norwegian, my favorite place is H2O. I like being in the adult only area. It's awesome.
Yep. Yeah,
So,
my favorite place is Coco's. If nobody knows what Coco's is, it's a chocolate shop. That's
there's
hence why I'm in the
many
gym.
nice places on Norwegian. So
Yeah, we've got so many different opportunities to enjoy meals and different dining.
yeah.
And, you know, I always tell my kids when you're on a cruise ship, that's the time to try the foods that you wouldn't try at home. So,
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. There's so many. I love Cagney's. That's probably my favorite place.
oh, mine
That
too.
and the teppanyaki.
Oh,
They're fun.
yeah. You're making me
They're a lot
hungry.
of
You know, it's lunchtime here.
I know. So, well, I will let you go. I know you have another appointment. I again thank you. We'll be in touch. I'll send you the link and have a happy Thanksgiving.
Thank you. Happy Thanksgiving to you and everybody also. And I look forward to speaking with you as soon again.
Absolutely. Thanks again. Take care.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.